everyone! Today I'm going to share a video how I transformed the hallway from this to this. This is how the hallway looked like before. The hallway wall was discolored, which made the house look older. I painted the top part above the wall trim and the moldings in white first because I'm going to stick wallpapers on the wall below. It was my first time working on wallpapers, so I had no idea how I can do this well. I started off by sticking it on the wall and looked out for every linings, but that didn't quite work well because either the wall wasn't straight or I couldn't stick it straight down. You can see that I was sticking the wallpaper while rolling it down, but it's better not to stick it before I know the lining is straight. I kept sticking it on and taking it off, which would make the adhesiveness weak. I tried my best to have it on straight, but how it turns out makes me laugh. But I kept on going, still not doing quite right, but the second row looked better than the first. The overlapping parts show when I see it on close look, but it doesn't show well from distance. The trickiest part was to work around this landline socket, so I took time trying not to tear the wallpaper using ruler, cutter knife and scissors. It wasn't done neatly on one of the sides, so I cut out some piece and stuck it on the undone area. The wall looks much tidier than before, but this is only a start. I bought ceiling light to replace the old one. As I'm not allowed to work on any electrical stuff, my dad did the replacing. So the new light is up, but the hole and the faded color was too obvious, so I ground the ceiling to make even surface and painted around the new light. While I was working on transforming the hallway, I also changed some other stuff such as switches and door levers. I chose these switches as they look sleek and clean. My dad uninstalled the switches in every room and put the new ones in. All I did was to put the cover on. These switches include LED light bulbs, so they glow in dark. It is easy to find the switches at night, so I really like how they turned out. Now it's time to move on to the doors. I wanted to remove the hinges and take all the doors out to paint, but the screws were so tight. So I gave up removing them and took out the doorknobs out. I wiped out dust on the door frames and doors, then ground to make even surface before painting them. I didn't expect changing the door lever would be difficult, but unfortunately, most of the door lever had screws vertically, whereas the new ones had to be installed horizontally, so we had to drill holes too. And some of the holes had to be widened for new latches, so it required so much drilling work for me. I heard that the doors need to be glossier than the walls, so I chose gloss paint, which at this point I didn't know the smell would be so strong. The coverage was so good. Compared to the water-based painting, the oil paint felt much smoother. It seemed just the one coat would be enough, so I was satisfied, but then the smell hit us and gave the whole family headache. I was also worried about my cats too, so I bought water-based paint to paint the rest of the doors. But before even starting on painting, I had to wrestle with each and every doors in the house. Every door had its unique doorknobs or levers, and tackling them required different method each time. I'm not an expert or anything, but one advice I can give you is to never paint over the levers or screws. It seals the finishing, so when you want to take them off, it takes so much time and energy. This door was especially untidy and previous painting was already peeling off. I started to ground the surface and 1/3 of the paint was gone when I finished. So these are the knobs and levers taken off, and these are the new ones. I got lockable levers for bedrooms and bathroom, and passage levers for hallway and shoe cabinet. The doors are now ready for painting. I painted 2 coats on every doors and dried for a day. Next day, I installed the latches and levers on the doors. It was quite a project, but I'm happy that the doors now have uniform look. Please like this video if you think I did a good job, or leave a comment if you can give advice how I can improve. Thanks for watching.